Best Home Yard Features for Gardeners Shopping for a New House, presented by MoveTravelHome.com. What should a gardener look for when buying a house? Full sun area. The entire yard of a house does not need to be fully exposed to sunshine, but a gardener needs a space that receives full sun. Ideally, the sun starts hitting the garden area early in the morning. The majority of plants perform best when temperatures are between 75 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. A garden that is sunny all morning and into the afternoon, but gets shade late in the day, will do well. Morning sunshine also burns off dew quickly and reduces the risk of fungal diseases. Topsoil. Your average piece of residential real estate may or may not have good soil. I mention soil because many housing developers strip off the topsoil and sell it before building houses. When this is the case, you will have to buy topsoil and compost to prepare a garden. Water resources. Obviously, any home worth looking at will have a municipal water supply or functional well with good water. As you look over a house you might like to buy, walk around the outside and see how many outdoor faucets you have. If you are lucky to find a house with water barrels to collect rainwater, make sure that your purchase agreement addresses whether or not the barrels will be left in place. The seller may want to take them, but anything is negotiable. As a gardener, you should plan on adding rain barrels to supplement your water supply for the garden. In some states, laws restrict rainwater harvesting, but this does not mean you can't add some discreet barrels in the backyard because, if no one knows, you can't get in trouble. Other water resources you might find on the property of a home you're thinking of buying are ponds, streams, or lakes. Gardener-friendly rules, aka minimal regulations. Homeowner associations have a great hatred of gardeners who dare to plant anything remotely unique or edible in their front yards. Some municipalities impose limitations on front yard gardening, but this is much less of an issue than tyrannical HOAs. Most municipal regulations want to make sure that you don't grow anything too tall too close to roads that would block views for traffic. Fencing regulations will address heights and distance from curbs or sidewalks. You should have relative freedom to garden in the backyard whether you are contending with local or HOA regulations. Older neighborhoods tend to have fewer HOAs. If you want to nurture a productive landscape, especially in the front yard, you should avoid HOAs whenever possible. Fencing. If you find a house for sale with a privacy fence around the backyard, you are a lucky gardener indeed. This is a strong feature in favor of buying the house if you want to grow a garden. Assuming you still have a sunny space, a privacy fence is a great deterrent to deer. These animals can easily jump over a privacy fence, but they are unlikely to do so. The privacy fence blocks their view of the other side, and they fear entering an area that they cannot assess for threats. In many areas of North America, deer are a devastating garden pest, far worse than insects. In the eyes of gardeners, a house with the best home features for gardeners is more valuable than other houses. Developing beautiful gardens around your home creates a pleasing and nurturing environment that you can take pride in. Also keep in mind that food price inflation makes every calorie you grow at home more rewarding than ever. Thanks for watching. Read more at MoveTravelHome.com.